guys, it's E and I'm here for another Chit Chat Get Ready with E video. Today I'm using one new product that I'm super excited about. You'll see it in the video, but otherwise, as always, this is less of a tutorial, more of a let's chit chat. I missed you, I love your faces, and this is the stuff I use to do my makeup kind of video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It will start in like as soon as I stop talking. Oh, I missed you guys so much. I always miss you guys so much. It's a sickness. Onesie and a sports bra today. Let me get my hair not sitting like this for the whole video. I'm just gonna put it in my bun, my signature bun. So I flip it over like this. It's just a fake ponytail, you know. And then I just take this end part right here and I tuck it under like that, and then I just pin it. So it's really fast and really easy, and I've been wearing this bun like this since high school. Yeah. So that's that, and then you just fluff it down, and you have a mess over here because this ponytail is really old. There. Okay, so there, that's that. I'm going to start off with the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. I actually really like this at the moment. I think I'm going to try the Angel Veil next because you guys have told me to try that. I only did get the small size of this, so this will be gone relatively soon. I do love that this smells like coconut. Oh, it smells so good. And I know Too Faced now has a parent company that tests on animals, but I don't know. So it's hard for me to draw lines sometimes when it comes to veganism, because if you draw lines on some things, you have to, I almost feel like you have to draw lines on everything. Too Faced has always been, I'm just gonna let this soak into my skin before I put on anything else, has always been a trustworthy brand to me. When they had to drop the PETA Bunny because of cost, before they like blew up, they made sure that they released a press release saying that they were still going to continue to be cruelty free. They are one of the easiest brands to find their vegan products because they list them out, and every time a new product comes out, you don't have to ask them and remind them if their new products are vegan. They always put them on the vegan list, and they make it so simple. The same reason I use Urban Decay. They decided not to sell in China to remain cruelty free. There are so many brands that are owned by big parent companies, like NYX included, that are cruelty free, and I choose to trust the individual brands. And I'm more of an innocent until proven guilty kind of a girl than a let's point the finger kind of girl. Like I've said before, if I cut out these products, then I would feel like I had to cut out products like Gardein as well, because Gardein, even though it's a vegan meat company, it's owned by Tyson, which is an animal meat company. And for me, I still support Gardein because I understand they started as a small indie brand. And if they need to take money from the meat industry to become more visible, I get that. And them becoming more visible, to me, reduces the amount of animal suffering because, one, they're taking money, shifting money from a meat company to their company, and they're becoming more visible, so more people will choose vegan products because they can now afford to be in more stores and be in more countries. So it's a fine line, and every vegan has a different line as to what products they will purchase and what brands they will support, and that's a very personal choice, and I allow everyone to make their own decisions when it comes to that. So now that I feel like my primer is actually soaked in, I don't like to go in and put product right on top of my primer before I've let it like mesh into my skin. So that's what I did. All I had on before that was I had washed my face. I toned with the Body Shop toner this time. I think maybe it was the Lush toner. It's one of my tea tree toners. And then I had some coconut oil, and I have a couple of strays right here. So I'm just gonna get rid of the strays before we get started. So everyone's been kind of asking for a more natural look, or the natural look that I wear in videos the most. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. It's super simple, and this is the look I kind of wear to work the most often as well. So this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin One and Done foundation, kinda. I think it's like a tinted moisturizer. And I'm in the color medium dark. So I usually use 2 pumps of this. And this thing, like, it looks like it's empty, but it'll probably still last me another few weeks. It completely flattens when it's empty. Like, this pump is magical. It gets every bit of product out of there. So I just pumped 2 pumps on to my fingers. And I use my fingers because my brushes are dirty and my skin is sensitive. So I try not to use dirty brushes on the base. Sometimes I'll use brushes that aren't washed for like my powder and stuff, but for my base I like to just use my hands. And I like this stuff. I do think you have to have pretty decent skin to use it, because it's not going to give you like high coverage, but on my skin it looks like medium coverage. But if you have some skin issues, it may look like light coverage. So that's just something you'll have to manage on your end to see if you like this coverage or not. So I do put it all over my eyelids and everything. It just kind of evens everything out and makes everything feel good. Then I'm going to use some concealer here. I usually don't conceal spots, but around my period I had this devil pimple right here, and it gave me a mark. So I'm going to conceal that mark with the Tart Shape Tape. I love this. My color is in tan, and this stuff is like strong, so it just takes a dot. And I'm also going to use it on my under eyes today, but I'm not going to do like my normal swipes. I'm just going to do literally a dot in the inner corner on each side, and that'll be enough for like the look that I go for on a day-to-day basis. So I just pounce it out over on this side. Same here. And then I just use my ring fingers to blend this guy out too. And that little bit, oh my gosh, it still is pretty strong, so just beware. Like, you do not need a lot of this. I just feel like, look at my eyeball moving. That is so creepy. So get it all the way up to the lash line, and then I do pop it on my lids as well to kind of just mask any darkness or discoloration. This video is already 7 minutes long. Oh my goodness. So that's all I do there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and set everything. You don't have to set the Shape Tape. It kind of sets itself because it's magic. But I'm going to use, of course, what I've been using the last few weeks, the Kat Von D translucent powder. This stuff is magical. So it's like a powder, but it gives you a glow sort of. So I'm going to put it on my hand, and then I'm going to blend it out. And it just has like this iridescent shine to it. It's weird. So it doesn't give you that powdery, awful look on your face. So I just powder my whole face with this. I get the most under my eyes just to like lighten up that area a little bit, because this does carry just a tad bit of color, even though it's supposed to be translucent. And then I just take the rest and I really like pack it into my forehead or any area that's really, really oily, because I want it to last all day. And sometimes this does last all day for me, but I need to be more careful because it's going to be summer here in Texas pretty soon, and I can't have my face melting off in front of clients. So I do that, and once it's packed in, I just kind of dust, get off any extra under the eyes. Okay, I'm gonna go do my brows. I always do my brows exactly the same. It's the NYX brow gel, and then I'll be right back. The brows, they're there. So I'm going to just put on my brow gel now. I only did the actual like drawing these girls on. So I use this light brow gel in the inner part of my brows. Do I do this every day? No, not necessarily, but most days. And this is in the color Brunette. It's the NYX brow tinted brow gel, versus what I actually use on my brows, which is this brow gel, which is in Brunette. And then at the end of my brows, just because this is what I have, I use the brow ink from Hard Candy. This is like a henna type product, and it's supposed to like tint your brows for days, but I don't know if that really works. But I just use this on the outer corner to darken them up a little bit. You have to be really careful with this because it can get really dark really fast. So there, that's what our brows look like. What am I gonna do next? I'm gonna do my eyelashes. So on a day-to-day basis, I don't always wear lashes, but in videos when I'm having like a natural day, sometimes I'm wearing lashes. So what I'm gonna do first is I use my lashes like a million times. So I'm gonna do the Beauty Guru hand, and they have so much glue on them. So I'm gonna take all of the glue off because it makes it like sit closer to your lashes better. And I'm going to give my lashes a talking to, my natural lashes, and tell them not to mess this up for me. Because my lashes are so curly, they like curl up. So they push lashes out of the way a lot of the time. And you can see like the separation between where my lash is and where the false lashes start, which is so annoying. I used to uncurl my eyelashes. Like I would take an eyelash curler upside down to like flatten out my lashes before I would put on false lashes. So I just push my lashes down because they don't like to cooperate with me when I put on falsies. So I try to push them down. And then I just place the lash right in the center. And then I usually attach the outer corner first because my lashes are weird, so I need to make sure that they're even out there first. And then I place the inner corner. And I just make sure that the line's straight and that it looks believable. And that I don't need more glue anywhere. And I just kind of fluff them out. Make sure that they're anchored. The inner corner is like the worst for sticking. And there we go. Okay, now that my lashes are on, I'm just going to put on some mascara to kind of blend them together on my natural lashes. I don't really put it on the falsies, just mostly on my naturals. And then they look like that, so pretty. It's so weird, like makeup's annoying. Like some days I'm really good at putting on lashes. Some days I'm really good at liner, and then some days my makeup's like skills are like, we're not gonna be even today. Or you can put on your lashes perfectly with tweezers on the right side, but on the left side, we're not gonna do it. So I'm just gonna take my Anastasia contour kit. My color is in the medium to tan. So they have like 3 different colors in this, so get which one you like. So I use this color and this color on like more natural days. Sometimes when I go dark on my eyes, I use the darker color, but I'm gonna use these 2 colors. I usually just mix them, go back and forth, and then go ahead and give myself some sun, since Austin isn't giving me any today. It's literally 42 degrees again. What the heck? It was like 90 3 days ago. That's how I know the world's ending or something. See that pretty color? I love that color. It's just the most beautiful tan color ever. And then I go up here. Just kissing the forehead, sun-kissed. And then I go down the side, a little bit under, and down this side as well. Chisel that jawline. Okay, so this is almost everything that I do. The next thing that I'm gonna do so I picked up something yesterday. They wrapped it so beautifully for me. I'm so happy. The Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. Now, I haven't bought any of the Anastasia Glow Kits. And she does have the cruelty-free and vegan on her packaging now. Not just cruelty-free, both. I haven't bought a glow kit because the problem that I have with a lot of palettes in general, not just glow kits, eye kits and everything, a lot of the times they're more focused towards lighter skin. So sometimes the highlights are just too frosty on me. Or I'll buy a palette and there's like 4 colors that I can't use because they're almost too light for brow bone highlights. They're too light for lid colors. There's literally nothing I can do with like 4 out of the 12 colors. So that's why I stray away from buying a lot of palettes unless they're a very warm palette with like no highlights in them, because I just can't use them. So I'm really excited that I got this. Let's take the plastic off. It doesn't have a mirror, which is fine. And this is what it looks like. And it's just so beautiful. So I know some lighter skin people, like I know Jaclyn Hill said some of the colors she'd use as eyeshadows instead, but for me, I love this because I can use every single one of these colors, and if I want to lighten one of them up, I can use like Forever Lit to lighten them up. So I always do some kind of highlight. I don't have a ton of highlights, but I'm going to use I'm going to try 143. And I'm just using an e.l.f. What is this? Small tapered brush. So I'm just gonna get some on and highlight y'all. You can't really see it in the camera. Oh yeah, you can. It's really pretty. Oh, that's really pretty. You just have to get past that like frosty top layer, you know, the overlay they do, and then you get like a good amount of shine. And I know some people hate the nose highlight. I do just a little bit of it, not a ton, and then I do it over my Cupid's bow as well. For my Cupid's bow, I'm gonna use Forever Young, just a little bit. Look like the Tin Man? It won't look like this bad once I put it won't look like this once I put on a lipstick, but I'm really excited for this and worth every $40. Every one of those $40 worth it. So for my lipstick, I'm gonna use this really old Milani lipstick I've had for probably like an embarrassing amount of years. This is in the color Rose Hip. This is the old packaging, so you'll definitely get the one with the new packaging because this is so old. It's just really, really bright Barbie pink. I'm using it because I really want summer to come. So I'm just gonna pretend that it is and wear the summer colors. I still have a lot of the lipsticks from before I was vegan, so I still use them. I even still have like MAC lipsticks. I got rid of a lot of my stuff, like skin stuff especially, but I have a lot of lipsticks still. And I love the Milani cream lipsticks. They're really good. Oh my gosh, look at that color. So I'm gonna use my Kat Von D setting spray because I'm out of my Scandinavia. I really wish Scandinavia was sold in stores because I would repurchase it more often, but ordering online is kind of a pain in the butt. But if you also like Scandinavia, Urban Decays are made by Scandinavia, so you can kind of use that. But I wanted to try out the Kat Von D because I'd heard a lot of good things about it, and she's really working hard on moving her entire line to be vegan. Most of it's vegan already. She has a vegan alert section on her website, so definitely check that out. So I'm just gonna, and this has the most amazing pump. Look at that, that's amazing. Oh yeah, I love this stuff. It's so good. I've been using it for a while, so I can say that. But yeah, that's my natural look that I do most of the time. No liner, just lashes, brows, and some lippy, and a little bit of highlight. It's this amazing vegan leather jacket with rose gold details all over. I'm gonna snap this back really quick. Snap back. So it has this amazing rose gold detail, zippers. The 2X fit fine, but I wanted to get it in a 3. So I don't know, it has this amazing chiffon that just flows off of it, and it is so cute. It has a super cute belt. The belt hangs. You can tie it around you if you want to, you know, to close it up. You can either just close it with the belt, or you can zip it, or you can wear it open. It's just a teensy bit of midriff showing, so it's not like you're being scandalous, you know. But I'll probably zip mine just a tad since it is freezing today in Texas, and these leggings are nice and warm, so I can't see, so it's hard to zip there. So just zip it, and then you just have the leggings, and like the see-throughness of it all is so freaking cute. This is like an amazing statement jacket, and I'm so glad that I got it on a really good deal. So I'm just trying to buckle this belt really quick so you guys can see what it looks like if it's buckled. So that's what it looks like if it's buckled, and you're just like fully buttoned up. You can wear this obviously with something else, but I just thought all black would be super cute with it. I don't know what shoes I'm wearing because it's cold outside. I don't want to wear my knee-high boots with it, so I have no clue what shoes I'm gonna wear just yet. But yeah, it has zippers here, and I'm obsessed with this jacket. Yes, obsessed. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I love your faces for doing so. Until next time, remember to keep an open mind, keep an open heart, practice unconditional compassion, but don't take shit from anyone. I love you guys endlessly, and I hope you love yourselves even more. I'll see you soon.